The topic of civility has been on my mind recently, and we know from a national study it's been on your mind as well. 93% of those surveyed said that civility is the issue they care most about, not only in their daily lives, but directly from their government. It's one of the reasons that I've asked some of the top leaders in Douglas County to join me here at La Loma and Castle Rock to have a discussion that's frank, open, and honest about professionalism and civility. I know we all have meetings that sometimes get packed with folks that have opinions, and that's okay, that's what we're here to do. But each of you navigate that in such a beautiful and professional way. What does civility mean for you in your respective roles?
I think our job as elected officials is to empathize with everyone. And by empathize, I don't mean sympathize or show compassion. It's to truly lean in and try to understand that other person's perspective to the point where you can state their perspective back to them, even if you really disagree with it, and have them shake their head and go, yeah, that's right, that's what I believe.
It also means understanding the other person that you're working with. What they're saying may not be what they're meaning, and you really need to dig down and understand that. And once you do that, you're in a better position to make things positive.
With civility in elected officials, it leads to positive outcomes. There's not one way to solve a problem. Sometimes there's 2 or 3 different courses of action on how to solve a problem.
And a lot of it has to do with how we talk to each other, right? I mean, we hear what we want to hear sometimes. I really believe that we're doing good things in Castle Rock and Douglas County, and I really believe in our council and our staff. And when you have that belief in how good your staff is and how good your council is and how good the community is, sometimes getting yelled at is okay.
I think it starts with the leadership. I just think we should all be civil. How about that?
Easy enough. When a citizen comes in and has an opinion, and it's a tough opinion or a challenging opinion, all they have is their voice. The regular citizen doesn't care what you're fighting about, and they don't care who's right. They just want to see you do your job. I think when those personal attacks come, it's rising above, even when it's tough, and we all do that imperfectly, and really identifying what are the facts.
On the part of the public, there's a natural fear, if you will, of the unknown.
There's often incomplete information. People will jump to conclusions, or there's a void.
And when that becomes a social norm, I think it really becomes more important that we rise above that and focus and just say, I'm an adult, I'm going to shut out the background noise.
You are going to get attacked. You are going to get disagreed with. You are going to get put down, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. That is totally okay. Yeah. How do you regulate yourself as a leader? That's one of the keys to remaining calm, grace under pressure when you're in the hot seat.
You're going to hear from the naysayers, bottom line, doesn't matter what it is. But you don't always hear from the people that are either in favor or at least just understand the process.
When I first became mayor, or when I first started running for mayor, or even thinking about running for mayor, my biggest concern was of being thin-skinned. I just thought that maybe I just couldn't handle the, being yelled at or that kind of stuff. And that part actually hasn't really shown itself as much as I thought it was going to.
We're going to have differing points of view, but if we can do it in a respectful way that doesn't assign motives to other people, but just sticks to the facts, that's the way we move forward. Once we let emotions get in there, and once things become personal, that's when things break down. Civility breaks down.
Passion is great. Anger is not so much,
It's well said. Thank you, Mayor. We invite you to stay at the table with us as we continue this discussion around civility. More to come.